All right. I guess we're all ready. 7, 1, 2, 5. Is that my beer?
Cheers, fellas.
Cheers.
Cheers. I think next time we use a glass because that fucking plastic doesn't really give it a sound. Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
Gulp.
Yeah.
What'd you pour
The
there,
pop was
Eric?
open.
That is shit. There goes my mic. That's a Pliney. Pliny the Elder.
Nice.
Hell yeah, that's a good one. That's a
Brewed by
good one.
Russian River. Very.
So that, I mean, just to give us a little backstory, because I remember you told me before that was one of the first type of beers that kind of give you that taste, or what was that? What's the whole deal about Pliney?
Pliny is one of the first IPAs that like won awards and got really famous, and just had that like West Coast IPA
Nostalgia and all that.
like that super hoppy fucking flavor to it. So yeah, that's what that is.
It's also hard to get.
Yeah,
Usually, yeah, it's hard to find.
the
but
younger is hard as fuck to get.
you guys want some?
I'm drinking
I'm not
whiskey.
drinking for 6 months, dude.
It before.
Did you say you're not drinking?
For 6 months. No beer.
This reminds me of
I'm sorry.
because I just went to Universal Studios. They have it's called Moe's at where the Simpsons area is.
Oh, you're talking about the Duff bar?
No, well, it was called Moe's.
Yeah, it's Moe's bar, but it's Duff beer.
You just mind fucked the shit out of him right now. You
No,
know.
I understand that. But there's across from that, it was called. There's a place called Duff's. So I was kind of, I don't know if you're getting it mixed up, but anyways, Universal Studios is not for kids. I don't think it's more for like teenagers and young adults.
Yeah, dude.
Thanks for the public service announcement.
But this,
How was it? How was Universal
the logo
Studios?
for this kind of reminded me of that style.
Oh, how was Universal Studios? Was that your first time there?
Yeah, it was kind of whack.
You didn't like it? It's a lot of walking, huh? It's
Not
fucking
even
big as
that.
fuck.
The park is small. The Transformers was down. The Transformers.
Oh, that's
part
dope
was
Did you
ass
do the
down.
ride,
Jurassic
too.
Park or?
We did Jurassic
That was
Park.
pretty cool.
We did the Simpsons simulation. It's all simulators.
Jurassic Park ride's dope. Yeah, I don't like that shit because you get motion sickness. Well, I mean, I do.
And it's not even that great compared to the. I'd rather have spent money and just went to Disneyland then.
You do that stupid tour where they take you.
No, I'm not doing that stupid tour.
I mean,
And
you
I
get to
just-
see where they film and stuff.
What?
Where you know that tour where they take you around where they film, like they have like a plane crash and like they have the houses and all that shit.
Jaws, right?
Yeah, and Jaws. Yeah, it's kind of cool to see that. You know how
Bates
fucking.
Motel and
I
shit.
haven't been over there in like 30 years. Like,
Yeah.
And I love all.
It's still the same
people.
shit.
I love all
I'm
people.
pretty sure.
but
Yeah, it's still the same shit.
Asians piss me the fuck off. They're rude as
You
fuck.
racist son of a bitch.
No, I mean that's their culture. I mean not all of them, but I know
They're
in China,
rude as
Dude,
fuck.
no,
how-
in China they don't have like personal space. They're not used to that.
Martin, how
They're
can you
from
be
Korea,
gay
bro.
and racist at the same time? It makes
so
no
they're
sense,
Korean,
dude.
then I don't know.
It's called America, brother.
You can be what you want.
So Eric, introduce the guest, dude.
Shit, my brother's here. Osvaldo Campo.
So good and tasty.
So good and tasty. So good.
So the studio looks a little different since you've been here, right? We got a light. We got the little keg.
That's the only
Keg right
difference.
here.
Yeah, little makeshift bar. Oh, well, it's not even a bar anymore. No more bottles are over there.
Missing the little Asian that was here last time.
Oh yeah, Scott with the gun with the
Yeah,
burner.
I know. He's like, I'm packing. You guys want to see? I'll pass around.
We're like, oh, we don't want to touch that shit.
Yeah, oh, no, that's all right.
I'm little fool.
Yeah. Fucking Scott.
Protect myself. From who? What?
That's the craziest thing. I didn't even notice.
Fucking
until you said
Steppy asked
something.
about him the other day. He's like, hey, I'm running out of weed. So when's the little guy coming around? I was like,
Everybody's like, the little dude.
yeah, the little dude. Where's he coming around?
Funniest thing that night we were hanging out on the patio and Scott jumps off of the chair and it was like it was like a big drop because it was one of those high chairs. It was hilarious.
Fucking Scott.
Oh.
That
Yeah.
fucking guy.
Dude, move that real quick. 'Cause I'm blocking Ozzie and shit. We keep doing this when we talk to each other.
Oh,
There
the
we
cup's
go.
there.
Yeah.
His cup's in the way.
We see him less the closer he moved to us. When
What?
Scott lived in LA, we seen him more.
Oh, I know. Huh? That's
Yeah.
kind of
Now that
true.
he lives closer,
He's closer now? Where is he at now?
Yeah, in
like,
Elsinore.
goes somewhere.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
So it's right by
Not close.
right by that fucking that stadium. What's it?
Tom's
Oh,
Farms.
Storms. The Storm
Oh, look
Stadium.
Oh, he lives out there.
I just found it my fucking sweater.
What the fuck?
The laundry detergent, the little. This just smells good.
Oh, I love those fucking shits.
What's up, Eric? What's going on over here?
I just fucked him up with my fucking magic trick.
I'm just saying no to whatever fucking Alex is doing right now. Just no. Just stop it. Stop it.
You don't use those things for in the dryer,
huh?
To make your clothes smell good.
Yeah, he just doesn't like that. I just pulled it out.
No, yeah. That is over there just fucking smelling that shit. just stop that. Stop that shit. We're trying to do a fucking podcast right now.
I'm over here doing magic tricks and shit.
Quit bringing your fucking laundry into this bullshit.
Dirty laundry.
You sick son of a bitch.
Drinking whiskey over there?
Yeah, dude. Buffalo Trace. You ever had this stuff?
Yeah, that's my go-to when I fly.
Yeah, shit's bomb, dude.
Buffalo Trace.
You want some whiskey?
Yeah, well, yeah.
How much is whiskey on an airline?
There's only a little left. Here you go.
Yeah, I don't know. They
Too
take
much?
your card now. They don't take cash no more. Yeah, they don't take cash no more. So you're just like, you give them your little card, just like everything else, and they charge it.
So you don't check your bank ever?
He just gives it. He's like, charge whatever. See the guy next to me? Charge him too for the fucking
Shit, I'm in the drive-thru getting food. I'm checking my bank account just to make sure I got money in
Don't
this.
get ripped off.
No, to make sure I have money in there.
He's nervous as fuck as he's driving up to
Well,
it.
I know I have money in there. I just make sure I have money in there. So that's like, that sucks.
Fuck.
So when you swipe at like Stater Brothers or something, you get nervous for it to go through.
No, I know. No, what I'm saying is I know there's money in there, but I just check anyways, just in case.
You know when I do get nervous when you put the you put the little chip. You have the chip on there and it makes a stupid sound.
Dude.
Like like fuck.
So it starts
It's just
beeping at you?
Yeah, like do I have money in
Yeah,
there?
you pull the chip too fast, and all of a sudden it's like decline. You're like, feel all embarrassed in front of everyone.
Yeah.
I swear, I'm like, I don't got money. Like, let's run it again.
Yeah.
One more shot.
The first time I had to do that shit, I was at Trader Joe's over there in Dos Lagos.
Yeah.
And I saw that shit. It's like, put your chip in there. So I fucking shoved my card in there, and it's like, don't pull your card out. And I was drunk as shit because I just left a beer festival.
Yeah.
So I saw that shit. So I pulled my card out right away because fucking machine's not gonna tell me what to do.
Stupid.
And the dude at the register like just looked at me. He's like, "Fucking machines, right?" I was like, "That's right."
You're
Like he knew, yeah, he knew exactly what the fuck. Like
So
I
did
was
you ever
feeling
buy it?
like, huh?
Did you buy anything or did you just leave?
Nah, I shoved the card back in.
So the machine won.
But yeah, the machine did win at the end. But at first, I was like, "Fuck you!" Like you don't tell me what to do. Like
You're trying to be like, that's like the Unabomber.
Wait, hold on.
His manifesto.
No.
His manifesto is all
Going back
about
to
that.
machines. Didn't you break your toe kicking an ATM or something?
Yeah.
He just doesn't like
We
fucking
we
machines.
covered
What is it
that.
with you and money and machines? Like
Fucking the robots are taking over.
they're
What the fuck?
against you.
It's like the Unabomber.
Shit.
That's what he talked
He
about.
broke his toe and he still went to
the
Lollapalooza.
Unabomber
AI.
fucking said the robots are taking over.
Yeah, that was his whole manifesto. That's what it was about,
Manifesto,
technology.
AI.
So him, and AI, like the thing that ticked him off is he was at a red light and there was no one. It was empty. It was late at night. And the red light had him waiting there for like 5 minutes. He's like, I'm controlled by technology. I can easily just go. That's freedom.
Yeah.
But
Why
I'm
didn't you just
controlled,
go? I usually just go.
He's just saying that society as a whole is going to get controlled by.
Dude,
You know,
So he
those
could have
rules.
just went but he like
Well,
he
no
was-
shit, dude.
he was
You're
too much
saying
of
the
a-
obvious. You're saying the
He's
obvious
too
right
much
now.
of a
No,
little
you're
bitch.
saying the obvious.
He's not a bitch. He blew up shit.
He was literally a genius. Like he went to Harvard and got mind fucked by the CIA. Like,
Well,
at
conspiracy.
16 years old. It's fucking
Conspiracy,
crazy.
I guess
A
they
genius
fucking
bitch.
drugged him
Yes.
with acid and shit. He was in one of those acid programs.
Yeah, well, it was for spies. It was basically to try to break geniuses, just in case there was like Russian spies, so we know how to penetrate someone that's really that smart, has that type of
So they
IQ.
talk to goats and shit.
It's fucked up. Talk to goats.
What?
That movie with fucking. Remember that movie?
No.
no.
Read Before Burning or something like that?
What?
No, never mind. Go ahead.
It's on YouPorn.
What were you gonna say?
I think I've seen it.
It's on gay
it was
porn.
burn after reading.
Burn after reading. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't watch YouPorn. I watch xvideos.
No. Yeah, it's a test. See where you're at. See if we're on the same level.
Right?
Funny as fuck.
Stupid.
So you said you're gonna start brewing with your buddy?
Yeah, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna start getting into it. I brewed twice before Eric came over. We brewed a stout. We actually brewed Pliney clone.
Oh yeah, I remember
that one.
We
came out
got
fucking
it
good.
to like 9 point something, right?
Yeah.
9 point something, and
I thought we were gonna build a pool or some shit.
we finished 5 gallons in that day.
Yeah.
So it was epic. We started early and ended
What?
Ended early.
early the next day. Yeah. So
what are you doing now? Are you trying to come up with your own recipe, or are you still just practicing?
So my buddy here that I'm hooking up with, he's already got it going on.
Just move the mic a little closer.
So he's already got it going on. He's already been doing his thing. He's planning on opening up his own business, his own brew company down there, and he's just tweaking stuff and trying stuff out. And he asked me if I'm interested in just tagging along or whatnot, and just being around. And so he just brewed recently, and he gave me some beer, and it's good, man. He brews some good stuff, and yeah, I'll definitely support him if he opens his own spot.
Yeah. You think he will? Like, is he planning
definitely,
on it?
Yeah, he's definitely planning on it. He's researching, he's doing his thing. Just make sure he does it right.
Yeah.
And he knows people in the business too, which is obviously helping out. He's entered a lot of contests. He's won, in those contests where you send off your beer and then you get, you win or whatever. But he's done
they
it.
rate it.
Yeah, but I mean, we'll open this up right now. Just let me know what you guys think. And
that's what this is.
That's what that is right here.
Well, get him to sponsor the podcast,
right?
No, we don't.
Get a sponsor, give him a shout out. But it's good stuff. I think it's good.
Yeah, I think it's fucking really good.
Yeah, we've been sipping off for this couple hours.
Well, we got some cups right here. I want to try it.
Here, pour it around.
I mean,
Martin,
definitely good taste.
So did he give you a whole keg? So he's brewing at that level where he's just fucking brewing like a large amounts?
Large amounts.
Oh, to kind of get like, I guess, to figure out how it is to brew large amounts.
Yeah.
So obviously he wants to do a brewery. That's cool.
I got 5 gallons out of it. His buddy got 5 gallons. He's got some. So he's definitely brewing large amounts.
Well, we got a kegerator here if he ever wants to give a podcast.
Right.
That's dope. You got one too, I saw.
I got that kegerator. I don't know, just one of those offer up things. I came across it. I was like, yeah, I'll buy it for $100. It's brand new. Works great.
You could easily convert that to have like 2 taps.
Yeah, you could. If I plan on having 2 5-gallon,
the skinny ones,
the kegs in there. Yeah, you put 2 kegs in it. You convert it.
Yeah, we put a little custom tap there where you can just put a logo and write on it with chalk. We haven't done shit to it yet, but yeah.
I'm surprised I haven't seen a lot of people with those 3D printers making those tap handles. It's
so
easy to make.
We should do it. Let's delete this part and then we'll fucking do
it. Let's do it.
I know.
I could ask fucking Steve. Steve has like fucking 4 3D printers.
So
for real?
We're at 1310. We'll just delete that whole mess.
Yeah. No, that's dope. I remember I went to one of those maker. It's like those maker studios where you can just go in there and use their equipment. And we 3D printed a camera, just a shell. And it's pretty dope as long as you know that 3D imaging program. I don't know what the fuck it is. It comes out legit, dude. It's fucking cool. And there's obviously different strengths of plastic.
Yeah.
But that'd be a good idea. Yeah.
Right.
Come up with your own fucking designs, like some crazy ass fucking taps.
Everyone has their cup. Let's try it together,
let's
guys.
Try it. Let's see. Let's fucking rate this beer.
Ready? Cheers, fellas.
Cheers.
Cheers.
You gotta smell it first.
Oh, damn.
No, right away. Right when it hit my tongue, it was pretty good.
This shit's bomb.
It's good, right?
It reminds me of something, too. Like, something from, like, modern times.
Is it a hazy? Kind of has that hazy taste to it.
That's good.
I don't know what it tastes like, but it tastes good.
I like it.
Yeah. He's brewing some good stuff.
I don't know what it is, but it's good.
Like, it's not heavy, but it's like light. It's like in the middle.
But at the end, it does have that big time bitter taste.
Right.
Which I like.
Which, yeah, a lot of people, you get a fucking...
Mine's like, fuck you guys.
Yeah.
It's gross.
I'm a grown ass man now.
Fuck White Claws.
I never did White Claws. But I started here with Coronas and I worked my way up.
Yeah, that's true.
So fuck you guys.
Coronas.
I don't like Coronas no more unless I'm like
none of that. No.
If I'm looking TJ, Rosarito and all that.
Eating mariscos or some shit.
Yeah, hell yeah.
What's your Mexican lager? Like your go-to?
Modelo.
Modelo?
Yeah, Modelo.
Modelo.
Well, I mean, out here,
Just
it'll be like,
yeah.
I don't know. I like Victoria a lot.
No, Victoria's
really?
good too.
Victoria is good. Or what's the one with the Indian? Is it Bohemia? Yeah, I think Bohemia is good.
Bohemia's good. Yeah.
What about you?
Me, if I'm eating, Dos Equis. I'll go to Dos Equis. If I'm just want to add some lime, salt, Dos Equis, or not Dos Equis, Tecate.
Yeah.
I like Tecate.
The two.
And then everything else, like Modelo, yeah.
Pacifico?
Modelo's gonna be good. Pacifico's gonna be good.
But it has to be with a
I think
certain
Modelo
food, right?
is good to me.
I like
Yeah, but for everything, all in general, like if I just go to Dos Equis.
Then don't they have the black one?
The Dos Equis blue,
Negra
amber,
you're
I
talking
think
about
it's
Negra
called.
Modelo.
That's just good.
Yeah.
I haven't had that. I've only had the
I like
light.
Negra
You know,
Modelo.
I came out the light thinking of
Yeah,
like,
the regular one.
make it up in carbs or calories
Yeah.
or something. I don't know.
I think it's called amber blue Dos Equis. It's really good.
Oh, really?
I like that one. The Trip. Remember how we looked it up? We're like, oh, is it a lager? It's actually a German lager.
German lager.
Yeah, the Dos Equis, Modelo, and all that.
Hybrid.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, we
there's-
have a lot of German influence in Mexico, like fucking Banda is
Yeah.
from Germany and all that
I was
shit.
just about to say that. You
Is
know,
it?
like the accordion.
Yeah,
that
the
came from
accordion.
Germany.
So
Yeah.
Ramon Ayala, if you know who Ramon Ayala, he's ripping the Germans off and shit.
Well, it's just a influence of, you know,
Yeah.
fucking obviously Spain came over here. You're gonna get all these other people from Europe that were here. They obviously
A
conquered,
lot.
you know, South America for a long time.
Like the pastor, and we go get pastor, it's that big old piece of pastor or whatever. We got that from the Turks, the Turkish people. I saw that shit on Meats on Netflix. What's up?
Like, damn it. We make it better though.
Yeah, we make
I was
it
gonna
way
say
better.
with that said, we fucking there's a lot of shit that we came up with, so it's not
Yeah.
giving all our shit away. Yeah.
we just made it way
Yeah.
better.
We took it and we made it better.
Remember Eric Ryan fucking at Lucas? He'd always be like, "Oh, America this, America that," and then me and Tim would look it up. No, that actually came from this. He's like,
Yeah.
"What? Cracker Jacks is owned by a fucking whatever company,
Yeah.
like out of Sweden or some shit." Like, that's fucking hilarious.
That fool was always crying about something.
Yeah.
Everything's like owned by all kinds of different shit that we don't know about.
Yeah.
What's up with Mr. Peanut? He died, guys.
Oh, that's a smart marketing fucking campaign.
The guy from Planners. You know the character, the Mr. Peanut guy. You know with the
Planners
top hat
Peanuts.
and all that.
It's a little guy with the was it bifocal or what is that shit?
Wasn't it a cartoon?
Is that the name
Shit.
for that little?
No, bifocal's like a double fucking thing. But
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
The cartoon guy?
Fuck that.
yeah,
shit.
had the single
cartoon guy,
focal.
the peanut.
The peanut.
The peanut.
sure.
Recipes.
He had the Wild Wild West.
Apparently, they murdered his ass.
You know what I think they're doing? Like,
But-
you
yeah, his name was
remember
just
back in
Mr.
the day,
Peanut.
like would the whole Jack in the Box
This
when
guy.
Jack was dying,
So this
and it
dude-
was like called Jack in the Box, and then when Jack came back out of the hospital, they just changed it to Jack, and it was all more kind of raunchy and shit.
Well, no,
What? It's not Jack in the Box anymore?
Well,
just
it
Jack?
is, but now everyone calls it Jack.
But that's why it's the biggest text in the whole thing is just Jack. Jack in the Box should get way more credit. They were the first ones on Twitter to have a social tone and act like it's a regular person talking to you instead of
Yeah.
just a company. They were the first ones to have fucking kind of risky commercials and shit like that. Like Jack in the Box, that was legit.
Yeah.
Now everyone's trying that shit. But this is a campaign that they're doing with fucking, what is this company called again? Oh, Planners.
Yeah.
So basically, this guy's been around since like 1912, 1916.
Mhm.
Oh my god, these fucking ads, dude. Well, yeah. Long story short, they made a commercial of him fucking dying, and that's the commercial, and everyone's talking about how they just killed off like an iconic.
and they're
character.
doing that because they're gonna lead it. It's leading up to the Super Bowl, of course, and like it's fucking brilliant because
Yeah, here we're
Everyone-
talking about it.
everyone fucking is talking about it,
They're
and
already
like
reinvented.
and everyone's fucking like everyone eats peanuts and shit for when you watch.
Look at
football and
Mr.
all that.
Peanut, 104 dies. Planners commercial released ahead of Super Bowl. Yeah, he basically just fucking saves these guys to just die.
It's pretty
You
sad,
guys wanna see it?
actually. It's pretty sad.
Just fucking dead.
Well, when go back on Jack in the Box, they had to like take a risk because at that time when they did all that, were there people dying from their burgers and stuff?
I don't know about that. No, I
Did we
don't
just
remember.
listen to this
No,
song?
think you're right.
Yeah.
You had a couple people die from their burgers, and then all of a sudden the markets went down, and they had to like.
That's why they reinvented themselves. Yeah, exactly.
And also in reality, they were targeting the stoner, because they were coming out with just stoner food. Jack was actually pretending to be high a lot of the times, and like a lot of his shit was he was acting like a young guy that knew what's up and partied and shit. Like it was perfect. It was perfect social tone that he talked to a younger audience that doesn't really have money, that's gonna go to Jack in the Box to spend the money. It was perfect at the time too, because everyone else, like McDonald's and all that bullshit, they were acting like all happy and this and that, and Jack was just like, "Fuck that! Like we're gonna get fucked up and we're gonna eat at late at night," you know? Yeah, I mean, like I'm saying, they don't get enough credit for.
I feel like going to Jack in the Box right now.
You always like that shit. I don't like Jack in the Box.
Jack Box is fire.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like Jack.
And people like it. I don't like it.
Even that
on the way
munchie
home
box.
is fire.
The munchie
Munchie
box.
box?
Yeah, he's about that.
That
He
goes
likes that
hard.
shit.
I like that shit.
I'm more of a Del Taco.
Remember the
fan
sampler
myself.
platter? That shit was fire.
Well, even their new commercial with the nachos. Oh, that's Taco Bell.
I don't like Taco Bell.
Dude,
Taco
Taco
Bell only
Bell?
has 3 things on the menu, and they
Fuck
just
Taco
fucking
Bell, dude.
keep
I love
changing
Taco
it
Bell
up.
too.
Fuck
It's a
Taco Bell.
chalupa, and then it's the shell outside, and then they fucking use
Del
this meat,
Taco, bro.
and they mix it
Del
with cheese.
Taco.
Like it's just 3 things on the menu.
You heard of Del Taco's burger, right?
No, I don't like Del Taco, so I don't even.
Oh,
No, dude. Okay.
man.
Do you like burgers?
Yeah.
Do you like In-N-Out?
Yeah. I just
Okay.
ate one today.
All right. So after you leave, go get a double Del bacon cheeseburger.
Don't do it.
It's an
Shut the fuck
underrated cheeseburger. It's fucking good.
Did you ever
What are
end
you
up
talking
getting
about?
one?
Del Taco?
I got
Del
one.
Taco has a
No,
cheeseburger.
I've ate Del
The
Taco
double
before.
Del.
I grew up. We were like less than a block away
Yeah.
from Del Taco.
Oh, yeah. It's
Yeah, but he's never had it. He never had it.
Who?
Eric.
I never had the burger. They make a burger.
You know what? I
never
their
had the
fries.
burger.
Huh?
Never had
Curly
their good.
fries in
Their
it. I
fries.
like
Their fries are good.
I like their fries.
But I never had their
But that's
burger
about it.
until recently.
Everything else is trash.
And you know what? Their burger is actually pretty good, but it's not fucking nothing to rave about like you've been doing.
It's like
Well, no, I haven't been raving
like
about it. Like
gas
it's
You've
the
been
best thing.
fucking you have been
First of
raving
all,
about it
Eric,
like it's a
is
fucking
this first of all,
like
Eric
it's the
Snipes?
best fucking thing ever.
Yeah.
It's like Wesley Snipes. No, it's because people don't know about it. People should know about it because it's a good burger.
Yeah. First of all, Eric, shut the fuck up
It's a
because you made
decent-
fucking soup out of fucking In-N-Out burger, so you don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
I do know what I'm fucking talking about.
Disrespectful as fuck.
Did
First
you
of
know
all.
about that?
He's a
We
scientist.
talked about it last time, right?
I do know what I'm fucking
He
talking
made
about.
soup out of a In-N-Out burger.
So would you have ramen and you just tore up a burger and put it in
No,
there?
I wanted to make soup, but the only thing that was open was fucking In-N-Out. So I got meat and I got vegetables from there.
So you had a protein burger,
Yeah, pretty much.
and what'd you do?
Like a fucking
And then
connoisseur
I took it home
that he
and
is.
fucking chopped it up and made soup. I didn't have cheese on it. It was just
Yeah,
it was
that's
meat.
what I'm saying,
It was
dude.
meat. It was onions and it was tomatoes.
This guy is eating like a poor man and he doesn't have to.
Bouillon? Did you
Huh?
put bouillon in that? Or
Of
like,
course.
Oh, okay.
I had all the seasonings at home.
Hey, at least we're thinking. The same.
Yeah, I had all the seasonings at home to make like a good soup, but it was just like I needed the base ingredients, which was meat, potatoes, onions, and tomatoes.
Fries as
I
potatoes.
could see it. I
Yeah,
could do that. I could see that.
the fucking potatoes are already seasoned.
I could beat him right now.
They're already.
I've done worse.
What'd you do?
What'd you do? You didn't
They-
fucking do shit.
Yeah, they dared me to fucking eat a warm blended In-N-Out burger,
It's
and I did.
gross.
Yeah, so
That's
bitch.
disgusting.
Blended a burger.
In-N-Out burger.
That's gross.
Yeah, it was disgusting.
Yeah, that doesn't beat me in any way. Like,
Yeah,
I
you lost. Just shut up.
No,
You lost. Let's watch this commercial now.
I actually
You
made.
lost.
I
Look at
actually
Wesley
made
Snipes.
like a good meal.
It wasn't good because you never snapped us about it. So
No, I actually made like something that was delicious. You're
That
over
is
here
Wesley Snipes. I
fucking
thought you were joking
eating meat smoothies.
that is it.
not me. I didn't say that. That was Alex.
Your brother.
We're watching Mr. Planners die right now,
I know.
so everyone's kind of quiet.
Yeah, that's
So-
why I'm still talking.
Yeah.
This is so stupid.
I bet you it'd be like new roasted peanuts or
Yeah, something
hot
dumb.
sauce or
Yeah.
something.
Oh, that's good. Roasted peanuts because they blew up.
Yeah, you blew up. New roasted peanuts
I think they already have that
with
though.
wasabi.
Well, it's just like a new one.
Wasabi, damn. You
Or
went
what are
out
those
there.
Cheez-Its? Those spicy Cheez-Its. Those are fire.
Oh, I don't know. I
But
don't eat
they do it
cheeses. I'm not a
peanuts.
little bitch.
You see them
I got kids,
Kit Kats?
bitch.
See them Kit Kats are different flavored Kit Kats.
Oh, I saw the
The-
Kit Kats, the fucking the
the
mint
mint
one.
Yeah.
They had that in China.
You're right. In Japan, everywhere around the world, they
Yeah.
have that. And finally,
Yeah.
they're coming out here. It's like,
I mean, I
you'll be
never.
like, oh, new thing. I'm like,
No, they've
Yeah,
had
you've
that.
been there, so you've seen like all the like interesting
Right.
shit that they have, right?
Dude,
And
speak about
so-
that, dude. Like, tell us about your travels.
So when I was in Japan, I was like deployed out there, and I didn't email. I mailed my kids some Kit Kats and all flavored green tea, strawberry.
Damn, it was green tea.
It was a yin yang Kit Kat, which was chocolate and white chocolate. I mailed that back to my kids, and they're like, they ate it, whatever. So recently, they're like, Dad, did you see this strawberry Kit Kat they're coming out? I'm like, I just mailed you some like a year ago, and they're like, it didn't,
yeah, they didn't register.
They didn't register. They're like,
It's just like, what?
I was like, put my head down, like
I thought it was like a unique thing.
Yeah.
Like it was a cool. Like
You don't have a cool commercial,
right? Something because nobody else is talking about it,
or mom ate them and didn't give them to.
Oh, you guys could explain this whole TikTok to me.
TikTok. TikTok. Yeah,
TikTok. I don't know. I don't get it.
Snapchat and TikTok are super popular with kids right now, especially TikTok. It's basically like an extended Vine. So what you do is just make a little video with different smaller clips, and then you just blend it into one. So,
but you get nobody gets to reply to it.
There's followers.
Just followers. It's strictly followers.
Yeah. No, but there's no comments on it.
I don't think I was gonna comment on one of them like lame but
yeah, you want to be the fucking hater.
I wanted to be the hater, and I couldn't.
No,
there
is, but you could. There's an option to take the comments out. Like you don't want anyone to comment it. So
see.
But people do like. I think there's also like a thing where you can.
See.
Yeah.
I think it's also a thing where like, let's say if you have like someone else, you can collaborate with them and make a TikTok together.
China owns TikTok.
Kids love that shit. That's why the military can't have it. I mean, do you know about that yet?
Yeah, along with
you
other
can't have
apps.
it on military phones. You can have it on if you have your own.
Well, they banned it from
they just
the
give
military.
Warnings. They give warnings. It's made from whatever, China, whatever. Just like when the Old Face app came out, you could make your
face.
Oh, yeah.
You make your face look older or whatever.
Yeah, that was a Russian one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, it was warnings like caution.
And what's the one that's actually really controlled by the government? I remember I had it when I was working with this
Facebook
Chinese company. No.
Yep.
No, it's their messenger. Their messenger that they use, like WhatsApp is like the big one, but they have another one called WeChat. Yeah, that one's actually controlled by the government, where they actually limit you to what you can say on there and all that stuff. Because that's how China is. And it's still a communist country. Tip of the day, guys. Tip of the day.
China.
Yeah, shit's wild.
So
what'd you? I mean, I know you guys don't. It's one of those. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of talk about it, but I don't know how much you guys expand on it. But this whole Iran thing, was there like a big talk around the base?
No, it's not. So the only talks we have is like, obviously, you want to enforce like, hey, we're here for a reason. You want we're in the military type thing.
Yeah. Whatever happens, we're
we're in it. So but what blows my mind is like when all this stuff happened, you see all these memes and people just making fun of it, like, oh, World War III, blah blah blah.
Yeah, I thought the same thing.
It's not that censored. Like we ain't that numb. Like I know this generation was already born into a war, right? When we were
Iraq and
all that, but they really don't understand like the declaration of war, and September 11th. A lot of this generation doesn't understand that because they were young or they weren't even born yet.
Yeah.
So when I started seeing those memes,
like what war actually means.
What it actually means, it means a lot. Like I know a lot of I have friends that died and stuff like that. So I'm more sensitive than others. So I took offense to it right off the bat. But then I took a step back. I'm like, well, society, this generation doesn't understand what it actually means.
Or it's also just, it's also the guys making that stuff never in the military. And they just want attention because it's one of those things like any type of publicity, like at the shock factor.
Exactly,
it's a shock factor.
People just wanted what I'm saying. The regular old Joe wants to make their name out there, so they're using that as to get their name and get more publicity. Oh, World War III, and then make a meme or GIF out of it. And
and they'll just get all these followers or likes, and it's just stupid.
Really. And that's what I didn't like about it.
Yeah.
But as far as being in the military and seeing it, you're just like, you just prepare yourself for it. And it's not the greatest feeling in the world, right?
Yeah.
You're the person that's in harm's way.
That was pretty crazy. I think that's the most publicized and like the closest, I guess, I've seen to war in a while.
It definitely is.
In the public side, I guess.
In the public side, because, you see as the United States taking a stand.
Yeah.
And they, they did it. And
they've done it a couple times, but this is like one where there's like back and forth.
But you think that Iran would have actually went
No, if you look,
it's not big enough, is it? Well, unless they have their allies, but
they have strong allies, and they have nukes. So they have fucking fucking weapons enough. They can fight. They can put up a fight. But if you look at where they're at and all the bases surrounding them, it would be kind of stupid. Like it's like they're surrounded by U.S. bases, and
their allies. It's probably not in their
best interest.
They're looking out for themselves at the end of the day. Period. So they're not going to jump into.
I don't know.
Who they have like China and Russia, right?
Never know, dude.
There's so much politics and all that shit.
War is also money, so it's a bunch of white old heads controlling that shit too.
I don't know. Never mind. Let's change the
never know.
I don't know shit about it.
Never know.
Yeah, I mean, the same thing. I just read what I fucking see online. So, I don't know shit. We all get the same fucking news outlets,
Whatever Joe Rogan says. And Mike Baker.
Where's Scott to be like the Illuminati?
Yeah, Illuminati.
Yeah. He would have turned that shit around like, fuck. Fucking Scott.
There's some fucking sex cult over here and this and this. Epstein didn't kill himself.
Cult?
What do you mean?
Yeah,
oh, did you know your brother started a fucking religion?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, just making sure.
Well, he hasn't started yet because you have to go to court and
wizard.
actually get the paper where you can marry your ass at Coachella.
No, it has nothing to do with our
church.
It
so you can get married under that church.
I know, but it has nothing to do with him getting the church registered as being a church. Right?
That's true. That's true. Yeah. I have to register that shit on my own.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you.
But you still have to get your fucking marriage license.
Fine.
You dumb son of a bitch.
So what's going to happen is that we're going to marry, well, your brother here is going to marry him and his fiance at Coachella. We're trying to break the internet.
Yeah.
Okay with that?
Going back to stupid shit.
See?
Yep.
Again, the shock factor.
The shock factor. With rage?
For the rage. It should be during, or the Who. I don't know if you've seen the. Have you showed him?
Have you seen
Mongolian
the
death metal?
Have you seen the blasphemy?
He's heard, I think he's heard. What?
Oh, dude, it's some bullshit's happening right now.
You've seen a new video
on what?
The Who, dude.
On the Who?
They remixed the song with the lead singer, Papa Roach.
Why?
And it is the most corny, ridiculous thing in the world. Because some managers saw the publicity and they capitalized on it.
No.
And there's these foreign fucking people that are making a lot of noise. And the lead singer, Papa Roach, the stupid mohawk, and he's acting so ridiculous.
Poser.
Being like a poser
dude.
is just so bad. You got to see it. We'll see it afterwards. It's bad.
Oh my God.
We'll show you afterwards. We'll show you
I'll
afterwards.
have to watch
That
that.
sucks.
Break your heart.
First, we'll show you like the original
The
video,
original.
so you can see how dope it is, and then we'll show you how it got ruined.
Yeah. That sucks.
Yeah, it sucks. Oh, that was kind of what happened before we started this podcast.
But yeah, going back to my church.
Tell us about it.
Transcendental Mind, the church of the higher self.
What's the logo?
I haven't made a logo yet.
What's the colors?
Haven't made any colors yet.
You wear a lot of blue.
And
You
purple.
wear shades of blue.
I wear a lot of fucking random colors.
More on the darker shades of the spectrum.
Colors don't matter, fool. we're on some transcendental shit.
I don't know about some trans shit.
Shit.
So
the higher mind.
So wait. So, because we can go on your fucking church forever. So what's going on with your hot sauce? Agenda finding the containers?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna start selling soon. So
Let's
if
do it.
anyone wants some chili oil,
What's your logo?
Shut the fuck up, dude.
Dude, that hot sauce is
Yeah.
so good.
Yeah,
Chili,
it's
I
bomb.
can't even call it hot sauce.
Yeah, it's chili oil.
It's not. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
chili oil.
chili oil.
Yeah, I
Yes.
should never call it hot
Still
sauce.
need a
That shit
logo.
will burn your fucking face. I got a logo.
It's tasty.
Oh, you came up with one yesterday?
No, it's gonna be that one that I used before the one that you didn't like for this shit.
Oh, okay.
Which one?
Yeah, it's gonna be my face.
It's like you're
The
gonna
one
see the
Daniel
lady.
made?
You know, you're gonna see
Huh?
the hyena
The one Daniel
carrying
made?
tapatio, but then she's gonna have like the sidekick, the chili oil, whenever she's eating ramen or you know,
It's-
pho,
yes.
like you know,
It's basically his face inverted. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so
That's what it's gonna be.
It's kind of selfish.
So what do you think? Farmers market? You're gonna start
Yeah,
getting in there.
that's where I'm gonna start.
Beer fest. Get
Farmers
in there.
markets.
Farmers markets.
Yep,
Stuff like that doesn't have to be like FDA approved and shit. like
exactly. That's why I'm doing farmers markets.
Yeah.
Oh, so farmer market, you don't have.
Nope.
You can sell.
Well, it's all natural.
What if you
It's
fucking die or some shit?
You know?
Yeah.
I can't tell you the ingredients of it because it's
if
secret.
If they die, they die.
Yeah, that's some good chili oil.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
So what's up with your gun building?
I'm fucking waiting on you. I've been waiting on you this whole time.
Hey, I've been sending you all kinds of
You
stuff.
sent me
buy
one
this,
link.
Buy this, buy that.
Yeah, you're right.
He's like,
You sent me one. Okay, yeah.
out of random, he's like, okay, I'm ready. I was like, all right, here you go. Boom, boom, boom.
Hell no, that's bullshit.
Buy
That's
this.
bullshit. I said I'm ready, and then it was fucking 2 months later. Boom, boom, boom. It's like I was ready then. You can't just hit me up.
Hey,
2 months later, shit happens from then on.
Hey, but you still got the boom, 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 did
Boom,
you?
boom. Boom. You know what I'm saying?
No, I want to do it though.
Shit, you still
That's
got the
like-
boom, boom.
Did you end up signing up for the range?
I didn't because they only accepted cash. So I had to go down the street and go to ATM and then come back. So I was just like, no, I'm not gonna do all that. But I think it was cool. You know, members only. You get to shoot and have fun. They had different ranges. You know, for pistol, shotgun, long rifles. You know, even they had a little side little range for like if you want to go 22s.
Oh, okay.
You know, which is cool if you want to take your kids or nephews or nieces and stuff like that to go shooting. I thought that was pretty cool. Decent range, and you go in whenever you want.
And where was that?
I was up in Rainbow.
Where's Rainbow?
Right over the hump of Temecula. You know, you go over the border crossing.
Where that big bridge is?
Way before that. It's right when you come down, right over the border crossing. Next exit, it's like right there. So
that's not bad.
It's cool. I mean, it's the closest range in this area. Besides, there's Pala down there.
Oh yeah,
by the casino. But they do a lot of competition and they host a lot of like law enforcement stuff on the weekend. So I think the only day you get in there is on Fridays.
Oh, okay, it's kind of packed.
Yeah, but Fridays is still worth to go because if you want to go shoot outdoors and you want 1,000 yards, that's the place to go.
That's dope.
I'm always up in the air when it comes to like, when I come across money, I'm like, yeah, I got extra whatever to spend. Do I want to get a gun or do I want to get another tattoo? It's like, that's where I'm at in my life.
Yeah.
It's like, you shoot me. Yeah, it seems like whenever you hit me up, you're like, okay, let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's build a gun.
Yep.
And then I don't hear
from scratch or what?
Yeah.
Or buy a gun and just
parts.
add
It's just
shit to
parts.
it.
Just
It's just parts. You just build parts. Yeah. Well, it's just one of the guns. Yeah. You don't have one at least. Like he doesn't even have a knife. He doesn't have anything. That's cool.
That's karate.
Area code. Zip code.
Stupid.
You're an idiot.
Nah.
Just
I know where
call
to
Scott,
go.
dude. Whenever you need
World
help,
War
just call
III
Scott. He'll
Or whenever
show up.
fucking Armageddon comes, I know where I'm going.
Where?
Scott's house.
Some dude, an old man I know from work.
Like he has an arsenal or
Wait,
what?
hold on. Are you talking about here?
He's like,
Nah, he's like a
his name's
doomsday
Dad.
prepper.
His name's Dad.
His name is Steppy. His name is Steppy.
Nah, this
Steppy.
fucking guy is like a straight up like. He's been telling me for like 10 years already. Put shit away, put stuff to the side. He has like all this.
He has canned food and all
he
the
has
whole
all
deal.
that shit. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, he's not gonna let you in if you fucking got
I know.
no.
He's been telling you for 10 years.
Yeah.
He's not gonna like. Bitch, you should have got your shit
If you just walk
situated.
up to his place, he's just gonna
Let me have all your
he's-
shit.
he's gonna- yeah,
Let me live
he's-
off of you,
He's gonna shoot you in the face.
Yeah, for real.
or just turn you away.
Yeah, no, he'll shoot you in the face.
He's gonna sell you and shit.
I think we could all survive if we all get together and we just.
Nah.
Is
How would you?
work?
That's communism. Stop being a communist.
No, we all come together, build our own little group. You know what I mean?
Well, we gotta learn how to fucking use a knife for a gun first.
Yeah.
I'll figure some shit out. I can use a knife. Anybody can use. I can shoot a gun. I just don't have one. I've been paintballing and shit.
I just went paintballing.
Oh, how was that?
Last Monday, I took the kids for
Where
the
at?
first time down in San Diego, and I was just going by myself, but they had the day off, and I was like, "You guys want to go paintballing?" And they're like, "Yeah, we'll go." Thinking we're gonna go like in a week or two. I
Yeah.
was like, "Well, pack your bags. We're going tomorrow." Dude, their eyes lit up like And then reality set in, like,
oh shit,
fuck, we're not down. We're not down.
my daughter, she just opened it. She's like, tomorrow? I was like, yeah, tomorrow. Pack your bags. And she's like, she didn't know what to say. She stood quiet for a little bit, and she's like, but then I'm gonna get bruises, and people are gonna see it at school. And I was like, who cares about that? Like, I was like, we're going tomorrow. So, dude, they had a blast. So,
they loved it.
And my son, he plays Call of Duty, so he's all into the whole thing, wearing camo, and he's all into it. He's got his little gun. He thinks it's Call of Duty until he got shot, and he's like, reality set in. And he's like,
oh, that shit hurts.
Abort. Like, he's like, so he backed up a couple steps, and he was more a little cautious at first,
Yeah.
And my daughter, she's a little more sly. She knows she's older too, so she's kind of like a little sneak, going around the corners and stuff like that.
And how does it work for kids?
So for kids, usually places don't allow you or recommend you take kids younger than 10, or they'll have sessions. They'll lower the pressure, the amount of speed that the paintball comes out.
Yeah.
So it doesn't hit them as hard. They'll just lower the intensity and stuff like that. But I prepare my kids pretty good. I mean, they wear their Nerf vest underneath their sweaters, so it kind of helped the impacts.
Yeah.
But you can still feel it. I mean, you guys been paintballing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit hurts, man.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
And then me, I'm like, almost a 40-year-old living in a 20-year-old body still, thinking I'm like, Rambo out there. And I quickly learned my body started hurting like right away. One slip away from like breaking my, slipping a disc.
Oh, fuck.
Because I had a lot of younger people out there.
Yeah.
But
that's fucking cool though, dude. Yeah.
So it's paintballing. Out here they have what, Lake Elsinore?
The Corona one.
SC.
The Corona Village or SC Village, right? Well, it's just a family that owns most of them. It's an Italian family.
That one they actually have. You can do kids parties. So they'll set you with your group of people. You have to have a certain amount of kids with you, and they'll put you at a certain time in each little
that's cool,
course that they have. So the kids are playing against the kids, but then the dads can play or the moms can play as well.
Well, that's
but
pretty
like
dope.
you said, they give you the guns that have less pressure and all that shit.
I remember years ago, James he used to do the competitive paintballing. And fucking, I remember that's when
rolled around, or what? How the fuck?
That's when he was in shape. He was a different James.
Different James.
Fucking yeah, it was in high school, and I remember that's when we were a pothead. So we smoked, and I remember going to that shit and being like me, and then I think one Filipino dude, the only brown guys in that whole shit. It was just all white people. But I remember
not very brown. You're the same as James.
Well, you know what I mean. I feel fucking brown as shit. Dude, it's in my heart. It's in my heart.
Patos locos forever.
La primera lives. That's it. What's up, Holmes?
Cinderella.
You do nothing, we are nothing.
No, but
Victor Fuentes.
But I remember that shit. Like, I remember that shit looking dope. Like the competitiveness of it. Like how they were just fucking. They had these inflatables and just.
A lot of them are
with teams and shit.
Fucking men, though.
Yeah, like Cypress Hill and those guys are big on that too. Huh?
Yeah, Soul Assassins.
Yeah.
Remember that game, Nintendo 64? They had a paintball game.
What?
That
For
was
real?
sick as fuck.
I remember that shit.
No, I never played that.
We didn't get the free games, bro. We
I might
used to
be
buy our
lying.
games.
You playing the new Call of Duty, Ozzie?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Got it. No, I don't like it.
There's a
It's
newer
so
one?
slow.
You're not playing Gunfight?
It's so slow.
What do you mean so
It's
slow?
slow. Like you try to run, it's like slow. It's like I don't
You
know.
can change your settings.
I do. It's just to me it's slow.
Oh, okay.
It's slow.
I mean, it's probably because I haven't been playing Call of Duty in a while, but I started playing the new one.
What's the new
It's
one?
pretty fun. Modern Warfare.
Modern Warfare.
Yeah.
Did you play Blackout?
I played it a little bit. I didn't even give it a chance. I didn't like it. Yeah.
I like it just because you're a team. And you're just trying to. It's competitive. And you're going and going and going.
Yeah.
So.
But no, I just been playing like the team deathmatch and the gunfight. The gunfight's fun because it's a small map and you just go against each other.
I like that.
Yeah, it's just fun.
It's fast paced, and that one's fast paced. But the other one's just kind of like big old map. You're trying to just fight, but
yeah, it's just fun.
Fortnite, bro.
I'd rather play Battlefield.
I never got into Battlefield, but I know a lot of people like it because you can destroy like everything,
Sniping,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
It's just
Sniping.
more.
I love
shit
sniping in
on-
every game. Sniping's a
on
shit.
Battlefield.
if you're down to snipe, Battlefield's it because it's more
Yeah.
realistic.
Mhm.
It's
Do you hold your breath and shit? Like,
I don't remember if you hold your breath.
You
but
can for a certain amount of
You
time.
definitely have to compensate for the shot.
oh, okay.
And the Yep.
You had the clicks too.
How far it is?
No, you just project. Just where the distance.
Oh, the drop.
The distance. Yeah, that's where you have to compensate. And
God damn, that sounds complicated.
That's dope. That's how it is on Fortnite too.
And you can't just dip. You can't just sprint the whole fucking time.
And it's
Battlefield,
realistic too.
You have to like.
You shoot, and the dude's dead. That's why I don't like the other games, because just like you're unloading a whole clip on somebody, and they're like, they shoot you, in the right spot, you're down. It's like, come on.
Yeah, I mean, you know how it is with Call of Duty. You get pissed. You fucking just unloaded like 2 shots in the guy's stomach, and then it just gets you in the head, and then he survived. Like, the fuck? But
Call of Duty be giving me headaches.
First person, yeah.
Yeah, I can't play first person. I get dizzy.
Super far away.
I don't know why.
Just so I can see what's going on.
There's some people that are ridiculous. Like, I'm just like, fuck you. That's unfair. I don't even want to play.
My brother's ridiculous. That's what I don't understand about these kids nowadays. They watch YouTube, but at the same time, they're playing it as they're watching someone else play it on YouTube. My 8-year-old does that too. He'll watch, instead of playing the game, he'll watch someone on YouTube playing the game.
To just kind of practice, to learn. It's like watching tapes and shit.
But not really. It's more of, they laugh more. My son will just start laughing out of nowhere.
Well,
it's more of a comedic.
Well, I mean, that's how you get them to watch it. But
yeah, they're not doing it to learn. They're doing it just to watch.
No, they do it to learn too. They do it to learn too. Yeah.
I mean, there's certain things that you do.
Yeah, he wants to argue. He just wants to argue today. He's in those moods.
Fuck. Eric's just like, fuck.
They give you drugs. Where, Eric? I don't know right now, but so good. So good and tasty. So good. It's just funny.
So, in beer news, an NY man attempts to register his beer as a service animal.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, yeah, I saw that earlier.
I'll support him.
That's hilarious.
So this guy, Floyd Hayes, 47 years old, attempted to fucking register his fucking beer, a 16-ounce lightly hopped seasoned IPA, as a service animal, just because he feels like he should take his beer inside Walmart when he wants to, or to his fucking son's school.
Question.
Yes.
Is it that one specific beer or that name of the beer? Like that
I don't know.
brand?
It doesn't say that much, but he just wants to register a beer.
Because when you register an animal, it's that specific animal. You can't
probably,
just fucking bring another type of dog in with.
But this guy fucking has the fucking. He must have been drunk. He was like, you know what? I'm gonna fucking register this.
This is my service animal.
I want this shit to be around me all the time. And of course, they were like, "Nah, you're fucking stupid. Get the fuck out of the courtroom because it's not gonna happen."
That's hilarious, though.
Well, that's like when people try to marry objects.
Yeah, taboo shit.
Like dolls.
I heard of the story of this guy. He's like in the tech industry, and he's fucking really good at his job. But he identifies himself as, I think, a cat or a dog, one of the two. So they have fucking like a little area for him to use the litter box, and so it's a cat, and drink out of a bowl. That's fucked up, isn't it?
That's fucking weird.
It's weird as fuck, but I guess he's that valuable. Yeah, it is.
That's fucking weird as fuck.
But yeah, Jameson's coming out with this cold brew. This shit, I read about this today. It's pretty interesting.
Well, last week didn't we bring something about what Jameson?
Oh, we
IPA?
had the Jameson IPA. That shit was really
pretty good. Yeah, I like
that shit was fire.
So he's good enough for them to like just
put up with his bullshit.
Yeah. He might not even be that good, but then he's like, I'm like this, like 3 months in his 90 days, and like, oh, you're gonna fire me because I want to be a cat?
It's not even that. You're gonna fire me because I want to take a shit in a sandbox.
Yeah,
that's fucking weird. You guys ever seen that taboo when that girl, some random lady, fucking falls in love with a certain wall, and she has sex with the wall and all kinds of shit, and then she tries to get married. It was called
Truth
Taboo.
Or Dare? Oh, it was Taboo.
Taboo. Truth or Dare? What the fuck?
Trying to fuck
fucking
the wall?
Nickelodeon?
I dare you.
Yeah. No, what was that shit called?
I don't know.
That fucking famous
My
show.
Addiction.
Truth or
Dare.
It's like when you go on the Hollywood fucking whatever. Wrigley's Believe It or Not.
Oh fuck.
Yeah. Or Ripley's Believe It.
Ripley's. But this bitch tried to fucking marry a wall, and they were like, I think they did marry her with the wall. She used to have sex with the wall.
How would you have sex with the wall?
I don't know.
I know
dude.
how a man could have sex with the wall, but how
They
can a
do it with
woman?
cars too, like the show Ripley's. I'm telling you, like I remember seeing that all the time. Like,
Trying to plug the show, Ripley.
Wait, hold on.
Shout out to
Hold on.
Ripley's.
Martin, how would you have sex with a wall?
You put a hole in it. That's a that's a fucking porn category.
now you're hurting the fucking wall. You gotta consult with the wall.
Yeah.
See what's okay. To
I feel like you have a weird ass fetish. Like he fucking Apple and shit. He's like, yeah, look at him.
He's like, why wouldn't I?
I don't even like apples.
He's like an orange baby.
That's funny.
So what about this Jameson?
Now I'm just thinking about like, so what do you like? You like pears and shit? Like,
I don't really. I don't eat
Go
fruit,
back on
really.
that Jameson. So is it coffee with whiskey or what?
yeah,
is
it's
it?
coffee. It's gonna have caffeine.
Oh, but when he says it, we do it.
I got the deep voice.
He was in the military for
I
he
think that's-
matters more.
That's brilliant. I mean,
Yeah, it tastes
Yeah.
like a cold brew coffee, and then they're fucking
Wait, what
the
was
beans
that
from Brazil and Colombia.
What was that
Yeah.
peanut butter shit that we had?
That was interesting as fuck. Slim brought it. Do you guys remember the name of it?
Steer.
It was some peanut butter whiskey.
It was steer.
Steer? Is that's what it
No,
was?
that doesn't sound familiar.
No,
at
something
all.
skull.
No.
Something skull.
Kraken?
No.
No.
I've had it before too. The
peanut butter
the
shit?
Peanut butter stuff.
Yeah.
It's just recent.
Super
I thought-
sweet.
Yeah, I think that would be good in a White Russian.
Oh yeah, hell yeah,
Right?
that shit would be bomb in
Was
the
it
White
whiskey or
Russian.
scotch? What was it?
No,
I think it was just whiskey.
Screwball.
Screwball.
no. Yeah,
Peanut
it
butter
was
whiskey, screwball.
Screwball. Yeah.
There you go.
I had that. When I had it, I was like, "This would be good."
It tasted like something else. It
Wait,
didn't really taste like
They
peanut butter. to
fucking
me.
make cupcakes out of that shit?
Probably.
Make anything out of that now.
I could go for a cupcake.
A screwball
Are
cupcake.
you
Or a
trying-
cupcake.
You want a cupcake with somebody?
Of course.
That shit was really
I don't
good.
think you can drink that all night.
No.
Because after a while, after the third time, I was like, oh, I'm kind of over it.
Yeah, peanut
Yeah.
butter
It's just
whiskey
one of those, yeah, it's
cupcakes.
flavor thing. But that's what I'm
Damn,
saying. Like,
son.
put it that in the White Russian. I think that'd be. Good.
That should be bomb.
I made
as
a really
fuck.
good drink for. Damn, did I drink my whiskey already? Or is this it?
The Buffalo Trace is cheaper. I'd rather drink that all night.
No, I did eggnog. Eggnog with Buffalo Trace. I squeezed a fucking orange, like the peel,
Yeah.
and then burned it, threw it in with a rim of honey, natural honey, and I always struggle on this word, cinnamon. That shit was bomb as fuck. That shit was
Synonym is a word.
Where'd you get that
that's
recipe
spelled-
from? Or you just
I just
thought
made it
about
up in my head.
You just made it.
Swear to God.
Like,
Ask anybody. Ask everyone, and that was part of the joke because everyone's like, "Damn, this is a hit," and then I was like, "Because it sounds good in my head," and then
It's a
then my
prohibition
sister
drink, bro.
fucking totally she's like she told everyone like, "No, he made it up. He was telling us on the way to fucking because we were at the store like, this sounds good. This might be good." I just made it up. It was pretty good.
there you go. Market it.
There you go.
I mean, fucking, I just like eggnog. That's
See,
just bomb.
See, I don't know what to make eggnog with, so I just buy it already, like spiked
Yeah,
or
this
whatever.
one
Oh, it was
mixed,
already. It was
too.
already mixed too. I
Oh,
forgot to mention
really?
that. It was mixed with.
Rum?
Forget. It was a rum or
It's
something.
rum,
Yeah.
probably,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. So is that?
What would your
fucking
logo
Buffalo
be?
Trace. And probably fucking my face inverted like Eric's.
Hat on or off?
Off.
That's not a seller.
You spike your coffee or not? Do you spike your coffee?
No.
So that Jameson's probably not tempting to you, or what?
No, I just started drinking coffee like a month ago or 2 months ago. So now it is.
Oh,
But that sounds bomb though with coffee. Like, have you had pajeretes before? Like you go to the
Place where they milk the
milk
goat.
the cow and they fucking the goat.
No,
the cow and they fucking
The
put
dog-
tequila in it.
They milk the donkey. I think
I was like, wait a minute.
Can you milk a donkey?
Yeah.
Hey, you can
Hey,
milk
dog
that.
milk? Yeah, try that
You
shit.
can milk anything.
Yeah, you can milk whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah, fool. You can milk a beaver
Can't
if
milk
you
a
want.
cat.
You want to try to milk me right now?
What movie was that where they tried to milk a cat?
I got nipples. You want to milk me?
Well, I know some shit's gonna
What
come out
movie?
your nipples, motherfucker.
that a Tom Green movie?
Fuck. No, that was
Meet the Fockers or something.
You Meet the Fockers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, you want to milk me, fucker?
yeah.
Oh,
You want to milk
I
me?
guess so.
I got nipples.
Fuck.
Milk a donkey.
No, but pajaretes, you just go to like a farm and They milk the cow.
It's on the weekends.
All warm and shit. Put chocolate in there and tequila. It's fucking fire.
Yeah.
No, we went to a ranch. I don't know if you remember. We went to a ranch back in the day in Mexico, and they brought an animal. We milked it. We drank it straight warm. When they spiked it too.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah.
They do it every weekend.
Hot chocolate. Let's go. Let's go right now.
Let's go tomorrow.
Yeah.
They have it on Sundays. It's usually Sundays.
Hey, you pick me up.
There's a catch. There's the catch.
I didn't drive today.
Where's that place I've never been to? Where the carnitas. That's supposed to be really good.
The one by our house?
Yeah.
There's a couple, but there's a couple.
There's a couple.
We should just make our own. Just for our own.
Right.
Oh, carnitas and this guy's fucking chili oil?
What are we doing tomorrow?
You know what I'm saying?
You gonna barbecue tomorrow? Is that what you're saying?
My shit's back at home. I got a pot and I got a burner.
Wait, you're gonna stay where tonight?
Tonight I'm going to.
Over there, the new house.
Yeah, the new place with the donkeys.
So I'm gonna make some beans with the.
There you go. Get some donkey meat.
The ones from last week, those were good.
They're free.
He got
roaming.
So we had a barbecue for the McGregor fight.
Yeah.
And he brought his beans that he made with pork, and it was funny because his brothers, I think, never had like flavor or spices and shit. Because your brother loved it. Like it's like he's never had anything like that before. It was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, that shit. Those beans were gone.
Yeah.
Just completely gone.
We had a lot of food too, and everything was gone.
Did you watch the fight?
Yeah, I watched it.
Fucking
Disappointed. I was disappointed.
Why?
Why were you disappointed? Like
I was excited
because I want to see a fight. I want to see competition. I want to see go back
Me
and
too.
forth. I want to see because it's an art, man. I want to see guys defend. I want to see guys offense. I want to see everything. This is just like a Mike Tyson fight back in the day, right? You better show up to the first round, or else you're gonna miss it. Which I wasn't expecting it.
No, I don't think anybody was.
I was expecting to go a little bit further. At least the first round.
But how'd you not see that coming? What do
you mean? Nobody did.
Because usually, Cowboys is bigger. Usually, he showed up a little slim. He's skinnier, but to me, he's the bigger dude. He didn't look like it in this fight.
No,
I think genetically he was the bigger dude, but Conor just looked yoked.
He did yoked, and it looked like Cowboy came down slim. He looked slimmer. I don't know what it was, but
maybe it was his strategy to move more,
do something different. Who knows? Yeah, but
I don't know. Yeah, it sucked for Cowboy. I wanted him to showcase some of his skills so it could be a competitive fight. So, but yeah, he just got taken out. But it was cool to see Conor come back like that because that's like a classic Conor thing.
Yeah, and it's great
a different
for the
arsenal. Using the shoulder shrug like those.
But Cowboy's a G. He's like, I don't give a fuck. I'm here to fight. I'm still in it.
Yeah, he is. He'll fight anybody. I give him credit. That's why I like him. That's why I like watching his fights.
Yeah, it's
sad to see him lose though. You saw him lose his last fight too.
Yeah, it was just his nose. The other one was was technical.
Mm-hmm. The other fights were kind of disappointing.
The Holly Holmes ones was disappointed to me. I expected more from that one.
Strategy. She's
yeah. Even she said it though. She thought she was gonna do
sometimes,
more.
Yeah, you don't know what to expect. Sometimes you go in with a plan, and you figure something else is working. So why change it? Stick with it if you're gonna get that W.
So tomorrow,
that's why they always say styles make fights.
Tomorrow there's another fight. Fucking Cyborg.
Oh, she's her first Bellator.
Yeah, for the championship, they fucking threw her right in the championship match.
Damn.
Right in.
Wait, so was there Bellator today?
I don't think so.
I think it was today then.
No, it's tomorrow.
I got an alert.
100% it's tomorrow.
Because that guy Henry's fighting.
That's tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
he's badass. I remember him from King of the Cage.
If you guys want to come over, we're gonna have to fight and some pork beans.
All right.
So.
Kind of scared me how you said that though.
I know, that was weird.
I don't know what the fuck's going on right now.
You just gotta step into my van.
I know.
Do you not want some pork beans?
Some pork and beans.
Just pork and beans. Step into my van. I have all the pork and beans.
Some beer news.
There's also but
Eric has all the pork and beans.
There's also what?
Boxing tomorrow too. I don't know if you guys.
Oh yeah,
Garcia.
Danny Garcia.
Danny Garcia's fighting.
Yeah.
Dude, today's Friday. That's why I'm all fucked up. Today's Friday. We always do the podcast on Saturdays. So I'm all fucked up.
Yeah, tomorrow, Danny Garcia. I forget who he's fighting, but it's basically he needs to win.
Yeah.
He needs to win.
So the last Danny Garcia fight I saw was a few months ago. Was in Carson, and the undercard fight was Andy Ruiz. He's fighting this big German guy.
Yeah.
And he beat him, and I was like, oh, cool. Somebody beating, the good heavyweight fight.
Yeah.
And then 2 months later, he's fighting for the heavyweight champion of the world.
Yeah,
and then he wins. Yeah. And I was like, I just saw this dude fight, and are you serious? He's fighting Anthony Joshua. I was like,
you know how he got that fight?
At the time. Oh, the other dude popped, right? He popped for steroids.
Yeah, but also he DM'd the promoter. He literally sent an Instagram message trying to get the fight.
He said, put me
That's
in.
how they set it up, yep.
And when I saw Andy Ruiz walking out, I was like, no way. I was like, I didn't know. I didn't know he was at that caliber.
Yeah.
I saw him dominate.
Most people didn't.
Yeah, I saw him dominate in Carson against this big German guy.
Yeah.
But that's like, when you're thinking about like champion status,
yeah,
I was like,
that's a whole different level.
Whole different caliber, but he did it. And I was like, I became a fan.
Which was crazy, yeah.
But I was super disappointed.
Disappointed the shit out of us.
And then all them stories came out. He was unprepared. He came out with a bunch of excuses. I'm like,
it looked like it though, dude. It did. He was out going around, interviewing, partying.
Like he would do like live streams on Instagram, just partying, like
just
late
eating
as
tacos
fuck,
at his new mansion. He was just buying shit. Like,
yeah, it's crazy.
It didn't look like he was.
It got to him for sure.
Yeah.
Now he's all like motivated, like, fool, they're not gonna give you another chance. Fuck out of here.
maybe against another fighter.
If he fights Ortiz, if he fights the Cuban guy, Ortiz, the one the Wilder fought recently, that'd be a sick ass fight.
Oh, he doesn't get the Joshua fight one more time?
Well, they're pushing it for the winner of Fury
it didn't
and
look
Wilder.
competitive enough. I think if it just looked like he blew him out. So it's like one of those things they usually give you a rematch. I don't think there was a rematch clause, but they'll give you a rematch if it was competitive, and it's like, all right, when he's gonna come back and beat him. But Joshua just dominated with that fucking strategy. It was a shitty strategy, but I mean that's a sweet science.
It's unfortunate though. I mean, I became an instant fan when he won, of course. And then if all the stories are true that he didn't take it serious, he was partying, all this and that, that's sad.
Yeah,
that was a shot. But he still won.
Who do you got on the rematch of the Wilder and Fury?
Wilder.
Yeah,
Wilder.
I think he's.
I don't know.
Faster.
Wilder is not a good boxer. Tyson Fury is a good boxer. But Wilder has that.
Wilder's a good
craziest
brawler.
puncher. No, it's just the puncher.
Yeah.
He has the fucking strength. He was losing every single round with Luis Ortiz, and then he just fucking knocked him out with that hit. So we've seen Tyson Fury get knocked down at the last round and then get up, which is fucking nuts.
Right.
With that
Undertaker
whole draw.
just comes straight up, right?
Yeah.
He's like, I'm back in it.
Yeah.
Like, what?
And if not, he would have won that fight.
Any other ref would have been like, done.
Yeah.
Done.
If it would have been Tony Weeks, he would have fucking threw in the fucking towel right away.
Yeah, right off the bat when he got knocked down.
That fucking
So
guy.
Tyson Fury would have won that fight, technically on points. If he wouldn't have got knocked down at the last minute, that's why it was a draw. That's what secured the draw. So I feel like Tyson Fury is just gonna do the same thing, same strategy that what's his name did that just fought Andy Ruiz.
Joshua.
Yeah, just kind of stick and move, boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
So and then I think what's his name's gonna get frustrated, swing for the fence. Yeah.
So
But that's just my prediction.
Speaking about boxers, did you guys see the stupid shit Chavez Jr. did recently? He called out McGregor. Talking about that he was gonna knock him out and this and that, whatever.
Quit in a boxing.
fight.
Yeah, he just quit in the fight. And then Canelo called Chavez out and was just like, shut the fuck up and listen to your dad and learn how to box. Basically, like, shut the fuck up, listen to your pops and learn how to box because you're a piece of shit.
I think Canelo should fight McGregor just to knock out McGregor. Just because Canelo will fucking kill him.
Canelo has a couple fights coming up too.
I'd rather watch that fight.
What?
If Canelo fought McGregor.
Oh
yeah, versus Mayweather. Yeah.
Well, they were saying that. There's a rumor that supposedly McGregor is going towards Pacquiao.
Yeah, that was the fight. They're also trying to, and then Mayweather's trying to make the fight again, and then
I wouldn't want to see a Mayweather fight again.
Me either.
I'll see a Pacquiao fight.
I just want to see. I want to see Conor fight a flat-footed boxer, and that would be like a Canelo, where they're gonna actually go toe to toe, and then Conor will get knocked out. Like it's fucked up because I like Conor, but it's like
you want to see dead body?
It's a different fucking.
You want to see dead body?
You want to see a dead body?
Damn.
That's just fucking classic. Y'all want to see a dead body?
What movie is that from?
Fucking poker with stick.
Boys in the Hood.
Yes. Good job, Martin. You just woke up.
Did you watch Bad Boys 3?
I just watched it.
Have you seen Bad Boys 2?
3?
Yeah, the new one.
Yeah.
See?
Bad Boys for Life.
No way.
Yeah, dude. It's out right
It's in
now in
theaters,
theaters everywhere.
I watched
Pull
it.
it up.
Nationwide.
Second one?
No way.
Yeah. What the
I watched it last night. That's why I'm fucking so tired.
Did you really watch it last
I
night?
did.
How'd you like it?
It was all right.
Solo Dolo?
It felt like they were trying to squeeze
Yeah.
the last bit of everything out of
Oh, yeah,
this.
that's right. Bad Boys 3. No.
Yeah.
It just felt like I was saying, like the Expendables, where they were just quoting everything from the previous movies
Yeah.
instead of just being original and just making it its own movie.
Well, I
Yeah,
heard
they-
they left it open to make another one.
They did.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they always do, but it really felt like they were just trying to squeeze.
Martin Lawrence looked out of
everything out of
shape
it.
like a motherfucker in that movie.
It's crazy.
He
'cause
is out of shape as motherfucker.
No, dude. The last time we saw him at the Comedy Store, he wasn't as out of shape as he was in that movie.
Yeah.
And he talked about like I need to lose weight because Will Smith's talking about Bad Boys 3, and then he fucking showed up way bigger in that shit. I don't think he
Yeah.
did it for the role. I don't know. Because the whole time he was just playing a little bitch, but it was just too much too. It looked like some Fast and the Furious shit. There was a fucking gauntlet gun. There's
Yeah.
It was like, oh come on, dude. Some just ridiculous shit.
I thought it was pretty good, but there was some corny parts. And then like every other movie, they're trying to do the whole cartel thing with the Santa Muerte and all that. Like, all right, guys.
Who's
Relax.
that? The girl.
She's a Castillo.
It is Kate
fucking,
Castillo. I knew it.
yeah, fucking
Yeah, I
novela
knew it.
superstar, the one that got Chapo
Yeah.
cut and shit.
Yeah, I knew it was her.
That was the last Bad Boy movie. They did the same thing with cartels, right?
Jamaican or Haitian, Miami shit.
Oh, Miami
I
stuff.
remember I used to think that one girl.
But this one they
was
go
hot.
deep in Mexico and all that shit.
Not the black chick. The is it the first one I'm thinking of where the white girl where they shoot the dude in the mansion. Yeah,
That one might have been Mexican, right? Or what was that?
Russian.
They were Latinos.
No, they were Russian.
Because they got into the house with the rats. Or was that the second one?
Oh no, that's the second one.
That was the second
Yeah, the Cubans.
we can't hear you because you're not even talking to your mic.
one. Oh, were they Cubans?
Yeah, they were Cubans.
Oh.
There's a guy from Blow and shit.
Cuban bees.
The one asking for the California Connect.
Cuban bee.
What?
Cuban bee.
Cuban B.
Fucking
Happy.
half baked.
Yeah.
That guy was in another movie that we just saw.
Who?
The dude from Blow.
Johnny Depp.
Not Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp's partner. I forgot his name.
Shit.
I haven't seen Blow, and I can't tell you.
You never seen Blow?
No, I have.
Oh,
But
that's
I can't
fucking
tell
good
you.
movie.
Like, I probably saw it when it came out. Like, that's how, like, it came out in 2001.
It did?
Oh, did?
Yeah.
Dude, I've seen that movie so many times. It's one of my favorite movies. It's fucking dope.
You're fucking cocaine.
What the fuck?
Jesus Christ.
Get it together.
Ray Liotta. Penelope Cruz.
No.
Jordy Mola.
This guy.
Oh, Jordy.
This guy.
Jordy.
So he was just in the movie.
Yeah, he was a president.
What movie? Oh, he's in Jack Ryan.
Yeah, Jack Ryan.
Jack
There you
Ryan,
go.
yeah.
Jack Ryan.
Have you seen Jack Ryan at all? He was the president of Venezuela in Jack Ryan.
It's a good fucking show.
It's a good show. I think you'll
on
like
Prime? Amazon Prime.
it.
Get it.
Military.
$12.95.
Yeah, it's a good one. It's about what, the CIA? Is
Accountant.
Yes.
that what they're a part of? Some shit like that.
Something like that.
Something like that.
You know what just let me down? The whole Aaron Hernandez.
Documentary?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think it was just like.
Did you watch it? Did you finish it?
Yeah.
What let you down about it?
Okay, for one, they had a bunch of gayness dude come in. And
That
just
fucking
talk.
the dad,
The tight end
yeah,
or whoever
like-
it was, just talking
Quarterback.
and talking. Oh, and the dad just over the top,
Yeah,
right?
fuck.
Wait, which one? The white guy or his supposedly quarterback?
It's quarterback.
It was quarterback.
No,
it was
the
a quarterback and the dad.
had relevance to it because obviously they had relationship,
No.
whatever.
Oh, yeah,
But
yeah.
what about the dad? And what about his player right on the team? Like, what was the player on the team talking about?
He was just talking about coming out like it was just about being gay. It was,
and
it had nothing to do with the actual situation.
It had nothing to do with the murder, and that's what I'm talking about. Like
It's
that
just-
was just a filler. Like it just like wasted my time. I'm like, yo, get to the point of this, right?
and then there was this random other guy that I don't think he never met him. He was just an NFL player. He was just giving his opinion.
Opinion.
Yeah, I was just like, what the fuck?
the big dude. The big dude. Yeah.
I was like, that shit was pissing me off too. It's like, what the fuck? Like, is it your documentary now? Like,
it brought me back to the whole Dave Chappelle when they asked him to talk about R. Kelly, and he's like, I don't even know R. Kelly. Like, I don't know R. Kelly. Oh, well, you want to talk about him? Like, for what? Like, it had nothing to do with this whole documentary. You know what I'm saying? That's what I thought.
That's literally that's how it was. Yeah,
I think about it. Like, just get to the point. They could have probably cut a whole hour off that.
And at the very end, they made it all about CT.
Yeah, on that. Which the dude probably they're like, this is the worst case we've ever seen.
Yeah.
So do you think he was gay though?
Huh?
Do you think he was gay or bisexual?
Well, yeah. Everybody
I don't
spoke
think
about
he
it.
was. He spoke about it?
Well, you had a quarterback, his high school buddy.
That dude looked Down syndrome. That's fuck.
And you had his prison mate, and you had his letters, whatever. I don't know. I don't think.
I think it was all conspiracy.
I don't think it matters. I mean, he murdered somebody. Somebody.
So yeah, the CTE thing. I don't know. Like, so yeah, that could be a cause of it to trigger him to like act out. But I don't think you can put the full blame on it.
Lifestyle.
I think it was just
lifestyle.
all
But did you see how he was trying to cover his
phone.
tracks? Like, it was just so obvious. But he was so clumsy with everything.
Yeah, it was so stupid.
Leaving the gum wrappers, offering the gum to the fucking girl at the rental car place, getting a rental car under your name to go kill someone, having cameras in your house with you holding the gun, having your girl dispose of the gun.
He was just trying to live that lifestyle. Like he was trying to be
live that style, but he wasn't about it. So he didn't know.
And the homies he had around him were the wackest criminals in there ever.
Yeah.
So they weren't about to do shit.
Obviously, he didn't watch NCIS. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, not at all.
You know what I'm saying?
I really like how all my friends know how to cover their tracks.
I don't because I wouldn't do it.
I just see the first.
Nope.
I would never.
Never do something like
Never
that.
do something like that.
Allegedly.
Would never,
On the record.
on the record, I would never fucking do anything like that.
My name is Martin and I will.
I have pointers.
Well, let's end this podcast on Martin being a murderer.
You probably rape someone
Stay
first and
tuned.
then fucking
No, raping.
a guy.
You just made it worse.
Raping's kind of rude. I wouldn't do that.
kinda rude.
Kill someone first.
Tell us about it.
And then rape him?
I wouldn't rape. I don't know. It's not a sexual thing. It's just to see if you can get away with it.
Fuck.
It's putting all your, like you said, all your
Energy.
years of watching NCIS and watching documentaries. Bruh, it's not that difficult, I don't think, anymore.
It's what do you mean anymore? I think it's more difficult now than ever. What are you talking about?
Nah.
Dude, some guy just got caught from the 80s. I
He's
read
a
just read
dumbass
about
and
him.
left his DNA.
So
If
how
I
do
was
you
to
do
go
it then?
to some random go dip to some city real quick, slit some homeless person's throat and dip out, no one's gonna fucking know who did it.
So you're trying to tell us that you're not going to jizz in someone's shoe?
No, I'm not. I'm not taking my wiener out, period.
You're a fucking liar.
There's so many cameras now.
We know you better than that. You're
Or
totally
I'll
gonna
just dress up as a homeless person, and then slit some other homeless person's throat and dip the fuck out.
Fuck.
before jizzing in the shoe.
Yes. I'll take someone else's
What are
jizz
you
and
gonna do
put
with
it
the
in
knife?
the shoe.
What are you gonna do with the knife?
Keep it.
There you go. He's caught.
They're not gonna find my ass. They're not gonna find me.
That's what they all think. That's
Dude,
the
they're
problem.
gonna see the bum of the slit throat and they're gonna look
They're
through
gonna
all the
follow the
cameras and all
cameras.
that shit.
Track you back like they did to the fucking Boston Bombers.
Your cell phone.
They're gonna be like, "There's always
I'll leave
jizz.
myself
There's
over
always
there.
jizz in
I
the
know
shoe."
Roman shit. No, it's not that difficult.
There's
Why we kill a bum though? That's
You'll
fucked
see your
up.
size 6 shoe put in print.
Because no one would think of like
Let's see.
kill someone you don't not even
Look
close
at the
to.
fabric that's coming off of your
Right.
clothes.
Oh,
Hair fucking falls off. You never know.
Mm.
It always comes out of jizz in the shoe.
When did that happen? I feel like I heard someone. That
No.
It's called CODIS.
Called what?
CODIS.
What's that?
Like once you get booked into any jail, they'll take your DNA so that, say someone gets raped or something like that, they can run the DNA through the code is what the like database, and it'll pop up if you previously committed a crime.
So it's 23andMe for rapers.
Basically. Well, that's how that dude got caught. The Golden State dude, right? The Golden State killer or whatever.
The one recently was a pillowcase killer.
Or the Golden State dude, because he did the 23andMe bullshit, and that's how they figured him out.
This one was his.
Because they
son
share your
actually
DNA
got
when you
caught.
do that stuff.
His son got arrested, and they took his son's DNA, and that's how they found out.
But
yeah, it's crazy.
I heard some crazy stories where some guys like, oh, they do the whole, Ancestry.com or whatever, and they submit their DNA, and all of a sudden it just pings on certain things in their family, and all of a sudden their family members get caught. Is that true? Is that how it works? Like,
it can, because like he said, the database. Like if they're looking for that specific, I'm sure they work
because
with
they'll
law
be like, oh, this DNA is, you might have brothers or uncle. It's not this your specific DNA, but it'll say someone close to you in your family. So they'll go to they'll be able to look it up like that.
Don't know about that stuff, so I'm like.
So I'm just guessing that they work with law enforcement. They give them.
You do too much research over there,
No,
Mark.
they give them those specific
Watch all the
codes.
Jurassic Parks.
Set of codes.
It's 9 hours of sitting on my ass.
Planning a murder, huh?
Daydreaming.
Yeah, I'm telling you, this guy's gonna be the next gay murderer.
He's gonna be the next guy.
He's like, no comment.
Like the guy that killed, like the guy that killed Versace. That's gonna be you and shit.
Oh yeah, the little Filipino dude. Did you ever watch that show, the Versace one? That was actually a good show. The guy that killed fucking Versace. That's his name, right?
Yeah, I think
Giovanni Versace or some shit.
Giovanni Versace.
Give a fact. I don't care about high fashion.
The fuck?
Can't afford it.
This shit just got sad. Well, I guess I'm throwing in the
Tell.
Yep. All right, guys. Well, 7125media.com. Reach out at info@7125media.
Let's end it real depressing.
Is that my beer? We're out. We're out. We're out. We're out.